anybody print anything?
No.
Okay.
Well, I had it open, but
Okay.
I did it the right way with the pre-assessment without using any notes.
That was the right way to do the pre-assessment.
Exactly.
But, okay, I'm just curious to, like, how's the other tools in the course?
Yeah, I think but I think, again, you'd have to, like, flip back and forth and know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
To be able to find that type of stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I know that we're going to be tight on time, but stepping back really quick and just talking about this online learning tool in general, do you have are there any red flags that you see maybe that it wouldn't be easy to find the courses, or do you think that there are any issues that you see just in general with this system that as they're, configuring it all that they should keep in mind from a learner's perspective, or do you think it was great, lovely, wonderful, and it's perfect as they designed it initially?
I don't expect it to be perfect.
Or are there things that you'd like to see, hey, we want to be able to link to this through this one-stop shop? Is there any feedback you have just in general, on the platform, not necessarily the courses?
Maybe imagine.
I need to go back and just look at the videos, because I did the test. It was like a one-time thing, and I just, from here today now, I really do need to, like, go back and then maybe answer the questions again, not through the actual system, but just, like, write them down and kind of go from there. Because I need to do it. I always need to do things twice. Like, I can't soak everything in. If it's a visual, I can, but, like, just words,
Sure.
no.
Yeah.
I don't learn that way.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you guys feel like from the platform, like logging in and finding where you needed to go
I was kind of lost, honestly.
Okay, that's kind of what we
I thought I was on vacation, so I was in New York, and I'm thinking I'm doing everything. I come back, and apparently I wasn't done with the whole thing. I'm like, what am I missing? I'm like, I thought I was done.
That happened to me.
So I kind of had trouble. I went to Brie. I'm like, I don't know where to go from here. Where do I go?
You have to be the easiest way is to be on a PC to do it, and maybe
so
not
you
everyone.
tried it on the Surface. And
Yeah.
Were you looking at it?
I was trying to do
it on
it.
your phone.
Yeah, I was trying to do it off my phone.
Okay.
So it's different.
Okay.
But yeah. But then when I got here, kind of like I didn't know where to go.
Okay. When you were here doing it, were you on the Surface tablets?
No,
or
I
were
was
you
on the computer.
How many of you guys did it on the computer? All of you. Okay, so then the ones.
Yeah.
I wonder if that mobile looking. We
I
logged
can't remember
in
how
on
it
mobile, but we didn't log in on the phone.
Yeah. I did some on my iPad.
Yeah, you had it on your iPad.
Yeah.
It was pretty similar to PC.
Yeah.
We only had trouble with the activity opening.
Yeah, and then sometimes the button, when you completed it. What is
Mark
it?
us done.
Oh, yeah, Mark.
Yeah, marked done. Right. It wouldn't. I kept clicking on it, but it wouldn't let me. Sometimes I was like, "But I am done."
Oh yeah. Just out of curiosity, have any of you had any type of experience learning content online or learning information online before? In what setting, if you wouldn't mind sharing?
Well, I worked in a tanning salon. And one of the things you have to do is you have to watch. It's not interactive. There was no interactive portion to it, but you literally had to watch like 4 videos, and it was like separate, like customer, and then why we tan, and like all that stuff. And then you had like a test at the end, but it was kind of the same thing like Stacey was saying, I think, where at the end it just told you if you did good or not. It didn't tell you what, like, if you got something wrong, it didn't inform you of what you got wrong.
Teach you. Okay.
That teach back is kind of the thing.
So as we start talking about kind of the future of what this all looks like, do you guys have any additional feedback or thoughts or things that we should keep in mind as this is it's moving forward and they're going to be doing this to a lot of the content and pulling it in and making it available company-wide? Is there any feedback you have either on how the courses should be designed or what could be done better with the platform to make it easier to find the courses? Do you have any feedback in general just that we can take as we move forward?
Just more visual.
More visual.
It's just helpful to me
visually.
visually.
So when it comes to visuals, like more more video training
But
versus
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, and I liked how everything was like talked through, and this is what it, the whole thing. That's the way I learn.
I could honestly say I could still like see some of the video pictures in my head versus some of the stuff that was written. So for most of us, I think it is better visual.
Yeah.
And then especially when you guys do the classes when we come in for like nails and services, that is really helpful because we get
versus a service bulletin that you guys are just reading.
yeah, and then we just put it up. Okay, it's a new service. Just read it quickly, have it there, and
Right. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know what no chip is. I know what gel is. But what's this overlay stuff? And
yeah.
I'm
And
like,
see, before I didn't know what that's
Right.
for.
Or
I
like-
look at acrylics or gels.
Yeah.
And then people ask, okay.
What was it, Helen?
Nails was like more tricky than massages.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I think everyone had more
Yeah.
issue with nails.
Yeah, and we get a lot of those questions like from the guests, and they expect us to be able to answer those questions because there's so many different materials that can be used in nail enhancements. And we
It's
kind
like
of
it's all acrylic or gel.
or no chip.
It's not.
Or just the essential manicure.
yeah.
Keeping it easy.
So Helen, coming from where you used to train guide services, I mean, for quite some time,
Right.
how do you feel like this will help training or make training different?
I think like a better would be it's not as boring as to reading through it. So
Yeah.
then when you see it, and instead of just reading and talking about it, they can see it being performed without actually having to go get the service or whatever. And it's easier that way instead of like, oh yeah, they'll polish your cuticles or whatever. Touch your
And
cuticles and polish.
honestly, it's like, because I've done training too, I'm actually training right now, but most people kind of are falling asleep as you're reading all this information to them.
I know, I've seen
I've had to send people go in the cafeteria, do you need some coffee or take a break? Because they're literally like, and you can't help it when something is just not, I know they don't mean to try to fall asleep in front of me, but it's kind of just boring and it's just, they're just hearing me say things.
I think I would have remembered more because I feel like because they did the thing where they just read through the guide of services to me, and she explained things, and so there was a lot of times where I was like, once I got on the computer, I was like, so wait, what is this service? So wait, how does this work?
When I trained, and I don't train often at all, but I went through the guided services at my desk and showed them this is where it is in the computer, and I showed them the measuring tool for
like
process.
the booking ruler.
The booking ruler. So just so they can get more of a visual again, that visual thing.
Yeah.
That's the way that I found I learned a lot faster that way, rather going through all this stuff and I go to the salon once a month myself, maybe more, but I thought I don't know, I knew a lot more than I did. I'm like, God, there's so much more that goes into this. These facials are crazy. I don't know. But I'm just saying, but when you can actually see it being done, not that we have to go through every single facial. That'd be a lot.
We
of
have
time. What do we have,
the amount of
50?
facials that we have, just creating the videos, we are
That would
sharing.
wow.
We have back some of these facials. We have
Yeah.
so many different ones, but and the experience is very different. And even for us, I haven't gotten every single facial that we offer, and I don't know that anybody has. I think Melanie, our trainer, is probably the only one who's actually
Right. Well, that's her expertise, though. So
Exactly,
it makes
exactly.
sense,
Exactly, but the differences in the steps and the products and everything.
How many before
Wait
facials
till you
do
guys
have?
Wait till you guys see the facial videos. That's all.
I'm very curious to see, I've had a microdermabrasion done, but I've never seen how a dermason, is even done.
Yeah.
When they explain the differences, or I read it off, because I don't really, I know how to fully explain the microderm. I've had that done personally, so I know, but I've never seen, I don't even know what the dermason is.
Well, having had the dermasound, but I've never seen it being done because you're I'm laying down and it's on my face, but to see how it's done and what happens, it's very interesting to see it. So you'll see that in the videos too.
When I first started here, the training mantra was upgrade and upsell. If a client wants the basic, at that time it was called basic manicure,
Yeah, it was.
you try to upgrade them to a signature or one of the specialty